Hello, friends. Welcome back. This is JD for our weekly Bliss. But if you'll notice, today's going to be a little different. You can tell by the title. After approximately 4 weeks of being sick, and yes, still recovering, I've had lots of time to reflect and think. There are lots of changes going on, and I feel like the weekly segments need a little bit of new blood in it. So we're going to still end with the meditation. I feel that that is really important, but the weekly videos feel like they are missing something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'll be playing around and doing lots of different things each week until we, yes, you and I, find the right mix for us. I call on each and every one of you to participate and pose questions, voice your opinion, basically talk with me. Let's turn this into a place where you can ask your questions and receive answers, not just from myself, but the other listeners too. So, today we're going to start with health since that's what's going on with me lately. In the metaphysical world, oftentimes people like to think health is an easy topic. They will tell you exactly what works for them. And there's the problem that it works for them. And oftentimes, if you talk to them a month or two later, they're on to something new. Now, every once in a while, and I have a few people around me who are really good and they do healings, they're nutritionists, they work with all sorts of modalities, and I'm so thankful for them because I get a nice little dose of all of it and I get some great advice. Um, which, by the way, that's something that we can do too. So if there are questions that you have, and I will say, if you have a question about health or about particular topic, you let me know because I've got some good people that I can call on, and we can get a little advice from them as well, not just me. But really, health is a very complex mixture of everything that is going on with our lives, not just our bodies. And a word that gets tossed around a lot is self care. And I kind of want to say, what is that really? Several readings have been given to me over the past few years, and usually what comes up is self care. And frankly, the balance of self care is difficult. As most of you know, if you are busy like I am, it is tough to keep everything going, juggle everything, and then take care of yourself on top of it. Um, some people say that I work too much, and this is true, but I love what I do. I have a couple jobs, and I love both of them. Um, and really, I get a lot of satisfaction about it, from it, and fulfillment, which makes it worth it. But at the end of the day, I get zapped. My energy is just pooped, gone. Um, and add to that, that I have an extremely creative mind. So my mind is always going. I'm always going on to the next project. As soon as I finish one, and sometimes even before I finish one, I'm already starting on the next. And if you were to look at my to-do list, it is pages and pages long because there's so many things on this list of things that I want to do and get done. Now, honestly, I'm a realist. I know that it's not all going to get done, at least not all at once. But it does make it very, very difficult to turn my brain off. And with all of these new projects coming in, it means that there's constant change, which as a Taurus, and you know I'm a Taurus, change is tough. It's part of my karmic lessons to learn in this lifetime to embrace change. But as an artist, I do appreciate change. So, circling back around to the whole self care thing, with all these projects up in the air and work and everything, I'm oftentimes last on my totem pole. And I know that there are a ton of you who do the same thing. You take care of your kids, you take care of your parents, you take care of your pets, the people at work, your friends, your family, everybody else. And then there's no time for you. So, while I've been sick, I've had a lot of time to do a little bit of self care. And yet I'm still outputting enormously. And again, I'm betting the same thing is happening to you guys. Even when you're sick, you're still taking care of everyone else but yourself. Um, so I'm gonna ask you at the end to kind of tell me what are some of the things you do in the comments below to take care of yourself. But you know, this is what I do to take care of myself, because I know some people think that I don't really stop and I don't really do anything for myself. And there's no magic bullet. There's no one thing that you're going to do that takes care of everything. So one of the things that I do is I nap. Naps are fantastic. Naps are like a little bit of heaven. I love naps. Essential oils. I love oils, man. In fact, I'm very lucky. My mom got me a diffuser, a little bit of an early Christmas present, and I have been using it almost every day since she gave it to me. Um, and I've even made my own thieves oil, which was kind of fun. Um, the other thing I do, much to the chagrin of my friends, is I become a little bit of a hermit. I stick to myself and I stay by myself and I veg and I don't go out. And I'm normally a pretty social person. And so I can do this and just kind of go to work, come back, go to work, come back, and just be in my own space for like weeks. And sometimes I've gone even a few months like this. And eventually I cycle out of that, but I've realized that when I get like that, instead of fighting it, I've learned to embrace it. I've learned to enjoy the quiet, enjoy the peace, and enjoy time on my own. And a lot of times it's not always productive. And that's the other thing. I work all the time. Even when I'm not working, I work. And so for me to actually sit and watch some television while part of me is just crawling inside because I go, oh, there's so many things I could be doing. The other part is like, yo, chill, relax. What are you worried about? Um, so I've learned to take that time for myself. So these are basically some of my tactics, and there's a ton of others. There's a ton going for walks, drinking wonderful tea. There's just all sorts of, wonderful things that you can do. And certainly this is my abbreviated list. But I want to know, what are some of the things that you do for yourself? And if you could take time for yourself, legitimate time, what would you do first? Please post in the comments below, because I bet that you can help some other people. And I bet I could even get some help from it. I look forward to your tips because, frankly, I think I need some new tricks for myself. Because a month of being sick, no fun. I don't recommend it anyone. Even though it forces you to relax, it's not a fun time. So I look forward to your tips. Help me out, help your fellow listeners out. And we're going to move into our meditation. So, for today's meditation, and I'm sorry for the coughing, I promise I won't cough during the meditation. So, if you hear a slight pause, it's probably because I paused the recording. But for today's meditation, we're going to talk to our spirit guides and we're going to ask about how to best care for ourselves this coming week. And I want you to set the intention that you get a clear message from your spirit guide or your guardian angel. Do not be surprised if angels come in. Right now, in front of me, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm holding a beautiful piece of apophyllite, and it's really great for higher connections into the higher realms. So I am putting this in front of you right now. I know you can't see it. I'm going to try to put a picture in the video. In fact, I'll probably make that the picture that we look at today. So I want you to get nice and comfortable, and I want you to just breathe, making sure that anything that's going to distract you is gone. Just breathing in and breathing out, relaxing, allowing yourself to just be. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, doesn't that feel beautiful? That first moment of quiet when you actually relax, when your body releases, when that moment of calm enters every part of your being, breathing in and breathing out. Oh, just enjoy. Above your head, there's a beautiful white light. This is the light of the divine. With your next breath, I want you to breathe it in through all of your chakras, starting at the crown, going all the way through to the root. As they touch each chakra, see the light helping to open it, activate, and purify each chakra, starting with the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart. See them all clicking into alignment, opening like beautiful flowers. The solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. See a thin thread of this light going through your root deep into the core of the earth, allowing you to stay grounded and centered, but still fully and completely connected to the divine. In front of you, there is a door. It's about 10 steps away. For some of you, it may look like a gate or an archway. Either way, it lets you into a space. You walk towards this door. 1, 2, 3. Noticing the colors and the details. 4, 5, 6. You feel calmer and calmer as you head towards this door. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a deep breath and you enter through the door into the most peaceful, beautiful space you've ever seen. Close it behind you when you enter in. This is your meditation space. It is with you always. In the center, you notice that there is a sitting area with space for you and your guide or you and your angel. You may talk to both. You look off to the other side and you see them walking towards you. You go and you greet them like old friends. And together you go sit in the space. If you've not met them before, you can take the time to ask their name. You thank them for coming, and you take a moment to just feel their presence. You ask them, what can you best do to heal yourself or to take care of yourself this week, going into the next month as well? You thank them for their advice. And they ask you to lay down gently on the floor or grass, wherever you are, and they're going to do a healing on you. So you lay and relax and allow them to do their work. After they are done, you thank them and accept the healing, accepting the release with love and gratitude. You both stand and part the way you greeted, like old friends, knowing that you can come to this space anytime. You thank them and you walk back towards the door, breathing in, breathing out. You open the door and walk through. As you walk away from the door, you see your chakras pulling your energy in, gently reserving your energy for yourself, gently closing the chakras, remaining grounded, seeing a shield of quartz wrap around you, protecting you from all negative energy. As you walk away, you feel your breath coming back, breathing in, breathing out. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Friends, thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy this month. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of the ones that you love as well. Many blessings, and I will see you on Friday for our reading. Bye!